concept, lead with love, to me, it rings true. It's a beautiful concept. It's just like a beautiful way of living. Where did it come from? How did it just come up?
Me and Verena, we've known each other for like, around 11 years or something like that. And we always have meaningful conversations. Earlier this year with the George Floyd incident and Black Lives Matter movement and everything going on in the world, we saw that there was so much division. And in a lot of the conversations that we would have were about uniting and like what does it mean to hold people accountable, but at the same time not like try to cancel them.
We were sitting at a point in time and in history with the resurgence of the civil rights movement where there's never been such a great potential for division, but in that same breath there was such a great potential for unity. And we were having conversations around, well, how do we lead with love? How do we lead with, this hurt and this pain, but channel that energy towards effective and positive and meaningful change?
We could go in the room and be the loudest voice in the room, but that may not be the best way to bring our people together.
I think we tend to have these views that emotions are positive or negative, but anger isn't necessarily like a bad emotion. How can I feel angry? How can I feel hurt? How can I feel mad, disappointed? And honor that feeling while working through it and working towards healing.
You can be angry about the situation or angry or upset with someone, but still kind of lead that with love, right? Yeah. Calling them in rather than calling them out, right? Like we continue to lead life with love, even though all of these things are happening. Continue to still lead life with love to police officers who are shooting and killing Black people. Lead life with love to people that are persecuting Black people, that are putting them away. And all of these discriminatory practices and systemic practices are happening, but continue to lead life with love.
It takes a lot more labor for our minds to process things that aren't as polarized, right? But this year kind of pushed everyone to the margins, to these polarizing opposites. But when we realize, you know what? Every single person involved in every single system is a human being. And each human being has their own set of experiences, has their own factors of what made them to be the way they are, that I have no idea about. And each one of those human beings makes up a system. And so it's easy for me to say, man, screw that whole system. That's wrong, or that's bad. That's a very, very emotionally immature way of looking at the world.
If people are calling somebody out and they're like, oh, this is a horrible person, but they're saying this person needs to change, if they're just bashing this person,
they're not going to hear you.
Yeah, that's not going to help that person grow.
When I turn on my empathy and I'm able to see the humanity in every single human, including those who hurt me or who hurt someone I love. When I turn on that empathy, the room for healing is exponential.